Football is back. And SK Newsline and the Voice of the Caribbean Radio are bringing live coverage with Premier League Live. Watch and listen to live football coverage on Saturdays at 7 p.m., Sundays at 6 p.m., and midweek games on Mondays or Fridays at 8 p.m. Games will be broadcast on SK Newsline and the SKNFA Facebook pages and Voice of the Caribbean Radio at voiceofthecaribbean.net. It's Premier League Live. Commentary, analysis, action. Never miss a game.
Skillex Interactive Voice Response System, a new 24-hour automated call-in service. Access it now at 465-2000 to report faults, receive bill balances, and for the first time ever, you can now make bill payments over the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Access it now by calling 465-2000.
It's the new and improved SK Newsline Android mobile app. With the SK Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SK Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SK Newsline, and download the app today. The SK Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
For the entire month of November, Smart Electronics is having the biggest sale on island. 3-in-1. Yes, 3 sales in 1 month. From the 1st to the 26th. And on the 27th is their massive store-wide Black Friday sale. And don't forget, on the 30th is Cyber Monday. You get to take advantage of all. And when I say all, I mean all gadgets and electronics store-wide, including cell phones, tablets, smart TVs, laptops, refrigerators, washing machines, and much more. Don't you miss out on the biggest sale on island. 3-in-1 sale for the entire month of November. Terms and conditions apply. Smart Electronics, where to live a smart life.
Skillex Interactive Voice Response System, a new 24-hour automated call-in service. Access it now at 465-2000 to report faults, receive bill balances, and for the first time ever, you can now make bill payments over the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Access it now by calling 465-2000.
It's the new and improved SK Newsline Android mobile app. With the SK Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SK Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SK Newsline, and download the app today. The SK Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
Strictly Sports is back! Strictly Sports is back! And better than ever! The website that brings you all kind of sports. No rumors, no nigga business, just sports. Log on to www.getstrictlysports.com. That's GETSTRICTLYSPORTS.com and get articles, features, videos, and photos. Local, regional, and international stories. And don't forget to check out our online sports store.
It is little right now, but in time it will get hugely.
And we have lots of room for you advertisers. And advertising is free right now. You heard me right. Free. Just call 762-3134 for more information. This is good. This is good. If I miss the game, all I got to do is log on and everything right there. Strictly Sports is back.
I think it's Cayon chose first. Cayon chose to kick to the south, so Village is going north. And this is a game that will not really interfere with the top 6 standings, but bragging rights is the order of the day. First kick off to Village, as we will bring you the teams as the team tries to settle. What can you run to the team for us as you have been given the team sheet?
We have starting for Village. Starting for Cayon, sorry. In goal, you have Valentine. That's Anthony. And you have Malik Roberts. We have Vince Archibald, Malik Hendrickson, Kareem Galloway, Joel Jeffers, Vince Nelson, Savio Weeks. And you have Mervyn Lewis and Shaquille Pringle and Jayan Duncan starting for Cayon. Starting for Village in goal, Zelan Morton coming back after a long time. Zelan Morton in goal. You have Dennis Fleming, Shivai Rouse, Dylan Keynes, Raheem Rogers, Lawrence Jeffers, Zaikoma Kondo, Tahir Hanley, Tikwan Johnson, and Joseph Wilkes. Also playing is a Johnny Mills. That's the 11 for Village.
Wonderful. Just very early days still for both teams. Village, the number 1 ranked team, and at the moment Cayon is ranked number 4. The chasing pack cannot attain these points, and so they're what we call safe. Long balling, heads go up, headed away by Hendrickson. Only as far as Hanley. Hanley can get a shot. No. He has company. It looks like Galloway came back and kicked the ball away from him.
Well, Tahir really showing ominous signs, getting into the box and looking to pull the trigger. But here comes the ball inside the box.
But only Blue Shirts can converge on the ball. Joey Jeffers going long downfield, trying to find Pringle. Pringle has Dylan Keynes. Dylan Keynes knocks it away. Cayon, Duncan, Nelson, Roberts, Nelson, making a mess of it, losing it, fighting back for it, robbed by Jeffers. Jeffers trying to go to the far left, trying to find Dickwan Johnson. Archibald is over there. He breaks it up by knocking it into a touch far throw.
I just say, this match wouldn't trouble much. You're going to trouble the table, but in terms of reaching the final 6, these two are really qualified. So it's more playing for bragging rights and also playing to to gather a run to get a momentum going. This is very important to get a momentum going into the final 6.
Oh, you're so right, because it looks like that's what both teams did. We were anticipating that they would play most of their bench, but that did not happen. As we see, Duncan losing the ball, Weeks fighting away for it. Number of players in midfield. The Kumakanda goes to the ground, and referee Bass has decided that Cayon has fouled. I think play will stop, as there might be some discussion as to the field. Players looking at one bad spot. One's bad spot. Nevertheless, I think they figured it out. They probably use their boot and smooth it out. Could have been a hole or something. Free kick to Village. Long down the left flank, headed away by Roberts. Picked up by Duncan, trying to save it, puts it in the field. Nelson gets it there first. One touch pass in between Nelson and Weeks. Eventually Nelson loses his footing and gives away the ball. Zikoba, Kondo, trying to go through 2. Gets through, but ball goes to Duncan. Duncan fakes, turns back, a drag back pass. Then he goes on the outside, square to find Roberts, speeding down the right flank. Long ball forward. Zelan, right on the top of his goal, picks up that cross, averts all danger. Long ball downfield, finds Tahir Hanley. Tahir Hanley trying to find Kondo. Picked off by a man Galloway. Galloway gives it to Weeks. Weeks goes back to Galloway. Galloway goes square, finds Roberts. Roberts going back for help, finds Jeffers. Jeffers fakes a long ball, goes across his goal to Valentine Anthony. Anthony just rolls it along to Mr. Hendrickson. Hendrickson goes forward, finds Lewis. Lewis sends it long forward, hard long forward. No one can get onto that. Maybe I used to say just maybe.
Yes. Well, Cayon looking to play the ball in behind, but I said that was too hard, too heavy, and the ball went over the byline. So no real clear-cut chance and goal to talk about as yet. So still trying to find the passing range. The ball goes over the touchline now, so trying for Cayon.
Throwing to Cayon. One by Village. They settle it now. The young man had Johnny Mills on it. He gives it to Jeffers. Jeffers knocks it into touch for a throw into Cayon. Here they come again. Nelson. Shields. Goes back to Roberts. Roberts looking for help. Slides it down to Weeks. Weeks scuffs it. Trying to get you 2 men. Almost get you. Losing out to Aja Jeffers. Jeffers then go long forward. Jeffers is there. Just the other Jeffers, that's Joey Jeffers. Over to Archibald. Archibald slams it to the center forward channel. Picked up the ricochet is Marvin Lewis. Then he knocks it forward again. Overrated pass. Too anxious.
And you can see Marvin disappointed in himself. Too much weight on the pass. Ball going straight back in defense. Here comes Cayon again.
Galloway.
Can I get it right this time?
Lewis fighting in the midfield for it. Uses his physicality and gets you. Tries to slide through the man Duncan. Dickwan Johnson all the way back. Dickwan picks it up. Go forward. Works. There's a physical battle for it. Eventually Archibald gets it. Cayon. A dummy, a decoy, a chip forward. Weeks can be free. Weeks and Mills, just about the same age group. Mills gets it, that's a Johnny. A bit of his inexperience showing. Knocks it a bit too hard for Morton to control. And so Cayon gets their first corner.
Cayon having to settle for a corner, but you could see the pattern of play so far as Mervyn trying to get the ball in 3 consecutive times in quick succession, trying to get the ball in behind the defense to get a Cayon player to run in behind and get to the end of the ball. Unfortunately, he's not he's not putting the correct amount of weight on the pass, so the ball is going over the byline. But they pick up a corner kick, so it's going to be taken by Savio.
Low, goes across the box, clearance, Village. Not well taken in my opinion. It's too low, too easy to clear. But here they come again with the throw-ins, the Weeks. He has a chance to better. A much better cross on the far side. Zeland Morton comes out and picks it off. Normally a hard ball for keepers, but on that occasion, Morton was able to pick it out, pluck it out of the air.
A very good take indeed. He came out and with confidence, with conviction, was able to pull off a good take. And the ball was played towards the far post. Play is down for Village. But it was a good ball, played towards the far post, and came out and collected confidently and easily in the end. So it remains 0-0 here at Warner Park. Village Superstars, the defending champion, coming up against Cayon, who was being champion just previous to Village winning the championship.
Here comes Village, trying to go forward. Condor to Wilkes. Wilkes, the far side to Johnson. He has some space. Left alone for a bit. Trying to get the inside cross to the ball now. Clearance coming from Cayon. As far as Lewis. Lewis heads over. Nelson picks up. Nelson tries to get on one man. He's blocked. Village takes over. Dennis Fleming in the center circle. Goes forward. Roberts intercepts. Gives it to Lewis. Lewis comes to the far side. Finds the man Weeks. Weeks comes on the inside. Trying to find Nelson. Nelson has company. Nelson is pushed off the ball. But the ensuing air ball is picked up by Cayon. Lewis, a bit too exuberant. Going forward and losing out. Counter-attack Village. Hanley has 3 men around him. Trying to get around the corner. And shoots a goal. Soka in the back of the net. Goal to Village. It was a ball lost in midfield and a quick counter by Village. Tahir picked up the ball, pushed past Joey Jeffers, must live off the ball, sent it across the goal, and a Freeman streaking on the right side. Joseph Soka Wills knocked it to the back of the net. Village 1, Cayon 0.
Oh, that was an absolutely brilliant play. A nice build-up. I said Tahir picked up the ball, using his space, using his power, got behind the defense, took the ball towards the byline, and then flashed it across the goal, the face of the goal. And Wilkes applying the finishing touch. Really a superb build-up and a superb finish by Village to give them the first lead of the game. So Village of Superstars 1-0 in favor of against Cayon.
Confirmation just coming from the in-house announcer. Long ball to Cayon, heads go up, Fleming tips it off, over to Zeland Morton.
Well, this is a good start. We're hoping to see some goals. From a neutral point of view, we'll be looking for goals to score. And Village Superstars being the most prolific attack in the Premier League, I'm sure they're going to get some goals, and Cayon would have to be vigilant. Well, it'd be good to see Cayon getting some goals. I say you could see the pattern of play. They're trying to get behind the Village defense. Village holding a very high defensive line. Cayon seeing that there's space behind the defense, trying to get the ball in behind the defense for a player to run onto. Unfortunately, they haven't succeeded as ready. But here they are, Cayon. Let's see how Cayon is going to respond.
They're probing on the left side
goal.
right now. Archibald has it. Archibald rolls it in on the inside for his Lewis. Lice. Trying to 1-2. Again gives away the ball. Lewis not having a good game tonight. 3-4 balls he gave away, and the ricochet ball, the counter attack came from a ball that he lost. Jeffers trying a long ball. Joey Jeffers. Doesn't work. But picked off by Pringle. Pringle trying to find Nelson. Not at home. Picked again by Village. Up to Soka, the goal scorer. 1-0. Goes back to Kanda. Kanda finds Rouse. Rouse in the midfield. Duncan is in attendance. Goes further back, finds Keynes. Keynes goes over to the right side, finds Ajani Mills. Ajani Mills loses control, slips on the ball. Ball goes into touch. They go forward again. Cayon loses out again. This time, ball goes aimlessly forward. Not to anyone in particular. Joey picks it up. Goes to the left side. Finds Archibald over there. Archibald goes long downfield. Finding Pringle. Pringle can get around the corner. Pringle is stripped. Free kick to Cayon.
So Pringle being chipped, giving Cayon a free kick. It's close to the corner flag. On the far side, that's on Cayon's left side. So let's see if Cayon can get something there. Body's inside the box. We're hoping that Cayon can get the ball inside the box. To see if they can respond and get an equalizer.
Yes, they have just about 7 men forward. 2 players on the ball. Lewis and Weeks. Lewis takes it, stamps it, goes well, and Zolan forced to save. Pushes it away. A strong, firm shot coming from Lewis.
That was powerfully hit. That came off his boot sweetly. Again, we have seen that he must have been practicing this shot. A very good right foot shot. Hit viciously, hit with venom. And the goalkeeper came up with a very good save, and he had to come up with a save to keep on the score at 1-0.
Here they are again. Village trying to build out. Broken up by Lewis, but fell on the ball with his hand. And so free kick to Village. Village. Try to take control of the game. Lobs it over. Ball knocked into touch. In fact, it'll be a free kick to Cayon. Foul on Village, yes. Here they come again. Cayon. Hendrickson. Building slowly. Archibald slips it through. Trying to find Vince. Vince Nielsen is there. Vince has a can cross. Vince has to cross to Pringle. Pringle comes on the inside. Pringle shoots. And it's in the back of the net. Goal to Pringle. Pringle the shingle. Goal. 1-1.
Oh, that was a great goal again. Again, providing some weight. Nelson on the right and on the left. And play the ball inside. And it really was a great finish. Another great build-up again and a great finish.
So it's now level pegging. Both teams going at each other in similar fashion.
And that's exactly what you're looking for from a neutral point of view. You want to see goals, and that you want to see excitement. You want to see goal amount activity, and that was really a great build-up.
In the earlier game, you saw 4 goals. Tonight, you're already seeing 2.
Very much so. Promises to be entertaining, exciting stuff, and it really has started. This is a sparkling start by these two teams.
Foul on Cayon. Village resumes. Building slow on the back. At the halfway mark. Long ball forward. Joey Jeffers fakes and allows it to go to Valentine Anthony. Anthony rolls it out to Hendrickson. Hendrickson to Roberts. Roberts comes on the inside. 1 touch. Then passes up. Trying to find Nelson. Nelson rides his man well. But Fleming covers Keynes, and Keynes is complaining that Nelson had his shot. But certainly it was a little wrestling match that Nelson won. Fortunately, Fleming was in the way.
Yes, Dylan came furiously, infuriated there by that play and complaining furiously to the referee, indicating to the referee that we'll have to look at this play. But very, very sparkling stuff here between these two teams, scintillating stuff between these two teams.
Well, there are 2 very attacking teams, I might add. And here they come again. Long ball. Wilkes. In attention, a number of Cayon defense. Galloway comes. He slams it onto the body of Hendrickson. 2 players clash. Duncan. Weeks gets the ball. Again, they fight for it. Again, Fleming. Dennis Fleming cleans up for Village as Nelson is trying to work Keynes. Certainly, Fleming is doing his job as like a sweeper. The whistle goes, and referee Bass runs over to Johnny Mills, who is again on the ground.
But this is exactly what you want to see as a neutral. You want to see excitement, you want to see entertainment, and goals bring excitement, goals bring entertainment, and it really has been a scintillating start to this game. Both teams going at each other. It's punch for punch, and as the goal line shows, it is 1-1. So the level pegging right now, it's evenly contested game right now, and this is what we love to see. This is what we come to football to see, entertainment.
Okay, and giving the fair play, giving back the ball to the Village, and so Village will start to build from back, from the keeper. He's just orchestrating things right now, asking his players to shuffle the ball, get into position. He chooses route one, big kick down the center of the field. Heads go up. Cayon, the first ball. Galloway, over to Roberts. Roberts straight down to Weeks, gives it away into touch. Just a little bit on the formation and systems of. Oh, unfortunately, as I was just talking about formation and system, but it looks as if Ajani cannot continue, and so Morton comes in. Village now will have to make adjustments. We'll get to that later as we see Pringles trying to speed down the right side. So they were adjusted by allowing the young Morton to go to the right side. Raheem Rogers comes to the left side. He's more familiar, so you have Keynes. Here is Weeks. Weeks push from behind. Bass picks it up. I picked it up. He blew the whistle, and we continue to talk about it. Set piece. A good range for Vince Van Nelson. A good range for Marvin Lewis.
Yes.
So just before the kick is taken, we can iron out the changes for Village. So Morton is now playing at right back for Village, and then Raheem Rogers, who was playing more or less center, has now gone to the left. They have a three-man discussion on the ball. Nelson and Lewis. One certainly is a decoy, but I think this is Nelson's kick. He's been practicing hard. Let's see if he can get another set piece. Oh, he's shot by Marvin Lewis. Fooled me. Second shot again by Marvin Lewis. Came off the ball and he picked up the rebound and slammed it goalward. This time it was wayward.
And Marvin Lewis is connecting well with those shots, Al. Unfortunately, the direction just wasn't there. But the next powerful shot again, this time from the left foot. And the ball just in the last moment, just swerving away from the goal. But this has been a very good response from Cayon. After going down very early, came back, scoring one, and they're looking good so far. And he's joy with the ball. And doing well too. Trying to keep that one, but the goal's over the touchline, so it's going to be a train for Village Superstars.
Throw in. Raheem chips it up to the left side, trying to find Wilkes. Wilkes has Roberts. Roberts is making a claim. Gets it too. Bass is indicating he's on top of things. He has Jamie Brown with him on this side. And the man they call Israelite Jason Rouse is on the far side. David Phipps is the fourth. A little battle. Eventually headed away by Galloway. Galloway to Lewis. Lewis goes to the ground. Village in control. Chips it forward to the left side. Yes. Ball not read by the attacking player, and so it rolls aimlessly for a goal kick to Cayon.
Not at all. Rolls looking to float that one inside the box behind the Cayon defense. And as you said, it wasn't read at all by the player on the left, so they went over the byline. So it remains 1-1 here at Warner Park.
Here they come again. Nelson gets away. Nelson speeds to the box. Mr. gets on the keeper. No! Great save by Zelan Morton. Disappointed himself, the man Nelson. He was in, he got behind the defense, and he had the ball to beat Morton. Tried to pull it to Morton's left, but Morton dived full length and picked it off his boot.
Well read by Morton to come off his line in the first instance. Well anticipated there. And you had Nelson looking to get around the goalkeeper. Unfortunately, the goalkeeper, as I said, read it well and was able to avert any possible danger. So it remains 1-1 here at Warner Park.
Big Cho. Fancy footwork tried by Weeks. Doesn't get through. Eventually, Pringle helps him out. Gives it to Lewis. Lewis to Roberts. Roberts flicks it in to find Pringle. Pringle knocks it down. Faces up. Takes on one man. Trying to get out a number of men. Slides it forward, trying to find Duncan. But Morton gets there first. Village rolling out the ball to another Morton. Morton trying to find Dickwan Johnson upfield. Good ball. A strong tackle coming in from Archibald. A smattering of applause coming from the crowd. Here is Village. Interchanges from the throw. Across comes in. Hard. Roberts heads away. Asking for help. Who's there? Only Raheem. Raheem tries a shot. That's about 10, 12 yards while the upright. Doesn't bother Val at all. He just picks up the ball off the wall and rolls it out to his defense for Cayon to build another attack.
Well, it's very good to see the game being played at such a good competitive level. As I say, there's nothing much in the game. They're not playing for points because they're already in the final four. Well, the player is down. He's holding his head, Al.
Yes, I picked it up. It was an air-ball challenge, and Mervyn Lewis went up along with the man. It looked like Jeffers, and Mervyn headbutt everything, the ball and the man, and so he went down with a bit of pain. And as the football rules would dictate, head injuries, immediate stopping the game, and that's exactly what Bass did.
Very much so. Referees are advised any head injury to stop the game immediately and allow the players to get attention. So you're not missing any football right now. The player is down, receiving some medical attention. And
Did somebody want?
It was always here.
Another one there.
So it is 1-1. Newtown, Village going ahead first, and Cayon responding well, coming back, scoring a equalizer. So it's a back and forth between these two teams. Two teams who will be looking to get to the finals in the final six, looking to get to the ultimate final and add to the trophy cabinet. These two teams will be the most recent teams who would have won the championship. So they're looking to add trophies to the trophy cabinet. Ball is played over the touchline, so it's going to be a train for Cayon. 1-1.
Well, they're observing the fair play by just giving back the ball. I can't recall who had the ball at the point in time when the whistle went. It was really in no man's land. So now Cayon will start with Joey Jeffers. He chose to go long with a long lofted drive up to Weeks. Weeks cannot handle it, but he tips it onto a player and earns a free kick. Sorry, earns a throw-in. Throw-in to Cayon, and this the right side. Long throw. Nelson trying to get on the man. Two men converge on him. He gets past them, goes over to Duncan. Duncan is in the box. Duncan touches. Duncan looks up. Crosses. Heads go up. Red. First ball. Dickwan Johnson, second ball. Hitting it over into the street. Safety first, as they would say.
Again, Cayon looking to get the ball inside the box there. Body's inside the box, but very superstars have this superior aerial advantage. And it's not like I could have seen people like Weeks getting to head a ball in front of Fleming.
As we would say, on the funny side, Weeks is just about 4'12". But here they come. He blocks it. Pringle trying to get around three men. Does so. Gives it to Duncan. Duncan has help. On the far side, he fakes. And then he shoots goalwards. Morton. Easy ball.
Well, there was a man running down the left flank there looking for the ball to be played just in behind the defense, but Duncan decided to go for goal. The ball taking a deflection, taking the pace off the ball, and eventually just petering out towards the goalkeeper.
Here he comes again, the same man down the left flank. That's Archibald, the left back, overlapping. Cannot get it crossed properly. Village takes over. Up to Wilkes. Wilkes is speeding for it. Hands it into Hanley. Hanley has 1 against 2. Hanley shoots over the crossbar.
Very good shot again from Hanley. Hanley seemed to be in the mood, but this time just didn't dip enough and went over the crossbar, giving Cayon a goal kick. But good attacking play from Tahir Hanley.
Yeah, there's some distance out, but we saw one from last night from that distance and it's good. Well played. Here comes Archibald trying to find Nelson. Intercepted by Village. One back by Cayon. Duncan slides into Pringle. Pringle chips it over. Too far, too hard. Only Zelan could get to that, and he did.
It's good to see both teams showing caution to the win and going for goal instead of just sitting back and trying to soak up the pressure.
But they're naturally two attacking teams. But here comes Johnson on the attack. One-on-one. Goes across the box in a similar fashion. This time only the Cayon defenders are there. He was trying to find Hanley. They made a break on the left flank. Again, they seem to decide they're going to attack down the Cayon's right back area. Cayon comes out with it. Nelson cradles. Then covers and goes over to Weeks. Weeks trying to go on the inside. Goes to the ground. Whistle goes. Helped up by Dickwan Johnson. Played quickly by Cayon. Slammed across the field. Hendrickson has a man on his back. Passes off just in time. Jeffers. Nelson. Weeks. Lewis. And a clearance. Block. Weeks is in. Weeks shoots. And Dylan saves. Weeks a right foot.
Yes, and Weeks looking to go to beat the goalkeeper at his near post. The goalkeeper coming across, alert, and saving what could have been Cayon's second goal. But very good play by Weeks. Unfortunately, didn't have the power to beat the goalkeeper.
But here they come again. Pringle, Weeks, Nelson combining, trying to find the man on the far side, trying to feed Duncan. Morton is there. Kanda, Wilkes. Breaking with it. Just past the half mark now. In attendance, a number of defenders for Cayon. Flag goes up and Weeks run out of acres.
I must say, it seems to be Cayon's pen now with the momentum. Cayon is getting the better of the chances, getting the better of the runs, and they're looking good. They're looking at their team most likely to break the deadlock. They're looking good, getting the chances, but it's Village Superstars now with the ball.
Going square, going back there square. Morton forward up the line, overlapping is Morton, but Dickon Johnson chooses to cross, blocked. Flag points to the corner.
A good block there by Cayon, conceding the corner kick. Village Superstars, they're very good in set pieces. I just see Fleming with a central defender. He's going up now. He's the kind of player who will be looking to benefit from this corner kick.
Everybody back for Cayon except Weeks. Same guy who we talked about was 4'12". He's the one patrolling the forward line. The outlet for Cayon off of the corner. But everyone else is back, including Nelson. Ball slammed goalward, almost hit the post, but a player was covering the near post. Then they clear. Roberts comes. Keynes comes. Keynes to Fleming. Fleming, they're settling it back in the central area for Jeffers. That's Lawrence Jeffers. Jeffers to Kanda. Kanda trying to loop it over. Heads go up. Galloway's in the mix. Wilkes is in the mix. Wilkes high foot, as we would say. Fouls the man. Ball not yet taken. Wilkes thought the ball was in play. Jeffers just held it. Then he goes to the left. Archibald. Forward. Finds Weeks. Weeks trying to get on the left flank. Loses his man. Holds. Then turns back. Goes back to Archibald. Archibald loops it into the box. Heads go up. Red. Blue. It's Cayon when the head. Cayon won the header. But a looping ball. We don't like those type of ball as strikers. We want them stiff. It's too looping. Too high. More height than pace across the air. A flatter trajectory we're looking for.
Exactly, so that you don't have to generate pace.
Your own pace, correct.
You have to generate your own pace. When you get that ball flat across, you only need a little flick of the head or a glance to get the ball to the back of the net.
Big ball forward. Played back to the keeper. The keeper clears way upfield. Red heads, red shirts. Latch onto that one. Aerial ball. Finally settled. Nelson picks it up. Nelson goes to Galloway. Galloway speeds forward. Loses out to Morton. Morton and Galloway battling away at the far side. Morton wins it, but Morton runs out of space. The line was a defender for Cayon on that occasion.
This is really a fascinating confrontation between these two teams. Two teams actually consider a flair team that play with flamboyance and flair, and from tradition. But here comes Cayon with the goals for infringement. Team that you normally associate with flair and flamboyance. These two teams, they're not they're not like the St. Paul's team, which is more pragmatic. And I'm saying that the St. Paul's team don't play with flair, but St. Paul is more pragmatic. These teams are more flair, creative teams.
Well, they're showing some creativity tonight by going at each other. Nothing holding back, nothing. Player is injured, man is down. It looks like Galloway. Getting some treatment now. Is Galloway. He really got off his mark and got down into the attacking area. There was a block, so I suspect it's from the block that he went down. Now he has to limp off. But he seems to be alright. He's jogging off. You have Powell Kimlan Maynard, the physio, who went on to administer some attention. If he has to wait until he gets off. Throwing. Village. Tahir. Turns as his man. Slams it to the midfield, the striking area. 1-on-1. The defender. Dequan Johnson takes over. Finally knocked away by Roberts. Throwing to Village. They decided to leave it for Raheem Rogers. Apparently he's the man with the big throw. He's somewhat strapped player. The players are racking up all in the box. And so we expect this one to win the box. Yes, it's in the 6-yard box. Heads go up. Cayon, first ball. Second ball. Weeks for Cayon. Weeks speeding away, trying to get Pringle in action. Gets it back. Again, a second attempt to Pringle. Pringle cannot latch onto that one.
It's very difficult for Pringle to bring that one under control, but Weeks, another driving one from Weeks, picking up the ball in his own half and going towards the opposition goal. Not a good play by Weeks, but here is Village now. Ball taking a ricochet and going over the touchline just below us here. So it's going to be a try for Village Superstars. 1-1 the score.
Kanda, Francis, loops it up. High looping ball. Galloway is there. Knocks it to the right side. Johnson tries to intervene. Knocks it into touch.
Cayon is really with the momentum. It's been a while since Village Superstars have been able to get inside their box and create any problems. So Cayon with the momentum after getting the equalizer.
Cayon trying to go downfield. Wins a free kick. Pringle nicked by Jeffers, it looks like. Lewis takes it quickly, finds Roberts. Roberts goes through a man legs, finds Weeks. Weeks fakes. Ball ricochets, deflected, then knocked away by the Village defense. As far as Wilkes knocks Lewis to the ground as Lewis takes the ball from him. Bass is going to have a word with him. Yes, he gets the lecture.
Yes, normal verbal warning. Trying to diffuse any possible tension. Don't want the players to get too hot and boil over. But here comes a nice kick there by Cayon.
Again, Pingo trying to get to one man. Pingo does so now. Goes on the inside. Clear ones. Nelson gets the next. Kicks it into foot straight. And here's a chance for Nelson. Someone like him should have put that on target.
Oh,
his stronger side, good angle.
Very good angle. We really should have done better than that. Laying back instead of getting over the shot. Laying back and the ball elevating, going way over the goal, the crossbar. a squandered opportunity there by Cayon to go ahead. Oh, that would have been a goal. It had power on it. Unfortunately, it just didn't get it below the crossbar. But very powerfully hit shot.
Oh yes, most certainly. Very well struck. Here is Village getting a break on the right side. Hanley finds some mood. Gets around one player. Speeds up flank. Finds Jeffers. Jeffers tries to cross. No, that's Wilkes, sorry. Knocks it onto a player. Corner to Village. Village's second corner.
Another typical move by Village Superstars. Getting the ball in the wide areas and then trying to get it across the face of the goal. Really typical of the Village Superstars. They love that. They love to take the ball towards the byline and cut it back across the face of the goal, and with somebody just there applying finishing touch. So a corner kick is being conceded by Cayon. So it's going to be taken by Village Superstars. It's going to be an in-swinger.
Left foot in shape up. Good trajectory. High loop into the far post. Heads go up. Knocked away for another corner.
Oh, that was a very good corner. You could see a very good shape on the ball, all curving back in towards the far post. All needed was a player to maybe head it back across the goal.
Correct. Yep.
Yes, and that would have been another wonderful goal by Village Superstars. Good play. Very good set piece by Village Superstars.
Let's see if they can get this theory right. The theory into practice right now. The corner this time is going to be a right foot. Right foot in corner this time, right corner low. Lewis picks it off. Lewis goes upfield trying to find Weeks. The only man who was forward. Weeks gives it to Duncan. Duncan back to Weeks. Weeks in an onside position. Weeks has Francis with him. Weeks rides the tackle. Weeks chips it over to Roberts. Roberts is offside.
But a very good play there. Weeks was chipped at one point during the build-up, but referee allowed the advantage for the pickup. But referee is now going over to. Oh, he's going to issue.
Yellow card. Raheem Francis. Same one who chipped Weeks.
So very good play. Very good referee in there. Referee saw the advantage. Weeks had the ball, allowed the play to go on, and then pull back the play and presented the yellow card to the Village Superstars player there.
So it's an offside.
Raheem.
So Raheem Francis in the book for yellow card.
That the first yellow card of the match so
far?
First yellow card. So Raheem, the recipient of the first yellow card of this game. Very exciting game, end-to-end action.
Trying to settle it. He's still tumbling his Mervyn Lewis from that foul. But he's okay. Takes the ball quickly, gives it Jeffers. Jeffers sets it, then goes downfield, find Weeks. Weeks gives it away, trying to find Roberts. Too anxious, too early, too quick, too hard. Village throwing, big throw downfield. Finds Wilkes. Wilkes comes back. He needs help. A number of players converge on him. Ball to Village still. Big throw. Up to Kanda. Kanda over to Johnson. Johnson loops it over. Trying to get onto it. Does so now. Shoots across the goal, but there's no one there. Hanley gives chase. Ty Hanley has Archibald with him. Archibald remaining his ground. Archibald, good defensive work by Archibald. Eventually he has to go downfield. Knock partially away. They come again. Village, they're not giving up. Taken over by Duncan. Duncan turns on his man, even in the box. Turns once, turns twice, turns three times. Gets a little free room. Dinked by, looks like Jeffers. Then he comes away with it. Downfield. Finds Nelson. Nelson on the inside. Finds Duncan. Duncan loses it. Into Kanda. Kanda over to Jeffers. Jeffers gives him some room, then goes back to Kanda. Kanda chips into the box. Clearance from Roberts. Again, Savs Weeks pees away with it. Chips it downfield over the head of Fleming. No, Fleming remains strong. Pringle challenges. Man down. Weeks down. They knock it out.
Well, Weeks is done. Well, Weeks showing great industry, great application there. He's from box to box. Very good playing by Weeks. Showing a lot of energy, showing intensity and commitment to the Cayon cause. But he's down right now. Let's hope that he's not injured. But he has really been involved in this game and working hard from box on the defensive to the offensive, and must be his coach and father must be very happy with him with the way he's playing tonight. Not that casual way he plays sometimes, but really showing some great energy.
Yes, looking a little better than previous games where he's in the 7th position, but now he looks like he's struggling. It looks like he's rising in pain. Unfortunately for under 27, his best game for the season so far, in my opinion. He's down. Looks like he has difficulty continuing, even getting up. He's struggling. He was nicked twice in quick succession. They help him to his feet.
Yeah, he really seemed to be in some trouble here.
The physio Powell is helping him off.
Yes, he's in serious trouble, Al.
He's in serious trouble.
They're very unfortunate because he was having a very good game. It's very unfortunate for the youngster, Xavier Weeks. He was having a very good game, and now he seems to be injured. We're talking about injuries. Billy Superstars is suffering some great injury. You have people like Kimari Rogers out, Austin Henry's out, Travis Rogers is out, Carl Tuitt is out, Tyron Hanley's out. All these starters who would have been starting for Village Superstars.
I don't think all of them are injured, It's just that Village is trying a rotation because the reports that I've got have indicated that it's not all of them are injured, but they're trying to make sure that they use the depth of the field. For instance, even last night, Al Richards was indicating that Ajani Mills will start, meaning that they have made up their mind to give the youngsters a start. Unfortunately, he was substituted in the first couple of minutes, injuring himself. So it's just a matter of team rotation.
Well, it's a matter of rotation, but I did hear him mention to you that he's not, this is a derby for him. So
well, yes,
he wouldn't be fringe against fringe. It's a derby for him.
Yes, as most of the key players are here, I thought we'd see more of the fringe players, the depth players, the bench players, but that's not so. They've stuck it one or two, but apart from that, everybody else is, in my mind, regular players.
But he's the one I spoke to. He did confirm that these players are due to injury and not because of rotation purposes, but they're out due to injury.
That's exactly what coaches are trained to say. As the referee sticks up, the fourth official sticks up the extra time, 1 minute. Nelson, Duncan, back heel pass from Duncan to Nelson. Nelson gets it back, goes to the left flank, finds Archibald. Archibald comes back on the inside, then crosses to the far side. Morton is there, tips it off just outside the box. Johnson is saving the day. Johnson gets around the man Roberts. Roberts doesn't give up. Roberts is tracking him. Gives it to Wilkes. Wilkes over to Condor. Condor spreading the field to Morton. Cayon getting back at the ball bend. Getting numbers behind the ball. Morton sends it forward. There's no one there. Val Anthony will take it, take control. No need to rush. Probably doing like basketball, allowing the whistle to go, and it goes now. 1-1. Village 1, Cayon 1.
Yes, the end of the first half. Exciting, scintillating half it was.
With that information, we go to master control, and we come back for a halftime wrap.
Coming up is the Premier League Live halftime show.
Skillex Interactive Voice Response System, a new 24-hour automated call-in service. Access it now at 465-2000 to report faults, receive bill balances, and for the first time ever, you can now make bill payments over the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Access it now by calling 465-2000.
the entire month of November, Smart Electronics is having the biggest sale on island. 3 in 1. Yes, 3 sales in 1 month. From the 1st to the 26th. And on the 27th is their massive store-wide Black Friday sale. And don't forget, on the 30th is Cyber Monday. You get to take advantage of all. And when I say all, I mean all gadgets and electronics store-wide, including cell phones, tablets, smart TVs, laptops, refrigerators, washing machines, and much more. Don't you miss out on the biggest sale on island. 3 in 1 sale for the entire month of November. Terms and conditions apply. Smart Electronics, where to live a smart life.
Skillex Interactive Voice Response System, a new 24-hour automated call-in service. Access it now at 465-2000 to report faults, receive bill balances, and for the first time ever, you can now make bill payments over the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Access it now by calling 465-2000.
It's the new and improved SKN Newsline Android mobile app. With the SKN Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SKN Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SKN Newsline, and download the app today. The SKN Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
Strictly Sports is back! Strictly Sports is back! And better than ever! The website that brings you all kind of sports. No rumors, no nigger business, just sports. Log on to www.getstrictlysports.com. That's GETSTRICTLYSPORTS.com and get articles, features, videos, and photos. Local, regional, and international stories. And don't forget to check out our online sports store.
It is little right now, but in time it will get hugely.
And we have lots of room for you advertisers. And advertising is free right now. You heard me right. Free. Just call 762-3134 for more information. This is good. This is good. If I miss the game, all I got to do is log on and everything right there. Strictly Sports is back.
Football fans, get ready for football like never before. It's the inaugural Super 6 playoffs featuring the top 6 teams in the SKNFA Premier League doing battle for the Big Cup at the Warner Park Football Stadium starting November 24th. The Super 6 playoffs is the most lucrative sporting event in St. Kitts and Nevis, with the champions winning $50,000. Yes, you heard right. $50,000 for the champions, $500 for man of the match, and over $100,000 in prize money. Fan giveaways and prizes galore. It's the inaugural Super 6 playoffs starting November 24th. Get ready to rumble. Auto Plus Car Wash, located on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Bring your car to Auto Plus Car Wash to remove water stains, wiper marks. Get your doors, roof panel cleaned, seat floor mats, buffing, headlights, and engine wash. You get quality service at the best price at Auto Plus Car Wash. They really care for your car. Call 765-5140 or visit them on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Auto Plus Car Wash, where the service is number one. KVK Enterprises at Boyd's Housing Development, Trinity Parish, St. Kitts. For all your t-shirt printing, banners and signs, promotional products, shipping, motivational speeches, computer classes, agro-processing, art and craft, and desktop publishing. Come to KVK Enterprises at Boyd's Housing Development, Trinity St. Kitts. Telephone 661-0118 or 765-7270. Email drkhrystus@kvklives.com or visit www.kvklives.com. KVK Enterprises. This is the Premier League Live Halftime Show.
And he's going to look back at the game and we'll have a little chit chat. Very interesting chit chat. First of all, 1-1. What do you make of the game so far?
Well, I thought it was a pretty open game. For the first goal, I thought Cayon defense was let's see. I don't know what they were marking at times, but they went down. Village took advantage of their poor defending and they went down 1-0. But they showed some character and they fought back and got a goal against the run of play basically. But for the most part, I thought the first half was very open, end-to-end action.
This is something that we've seen before, a deja vu. Goals being scored on Cayon after the midfield picks up the ball, makes a mess of it, and the defense is totally out of shape. We've seen it against St. Paul's. The goal that Freeman scored, I think it was in the knockout semi-final. A similar situation. The midfield picks up the ball, gives it away, and a quick counter, bam, they're into the box. But what about the goal that was eventually scored by Cayon?
Well, I thought it was a well-worked goal. I felt that although I would say Village probably edged the match, I thought the effort from Cayon was a good goal. They also had opportunities to go ahead.
Nelson.
To Vincent Nelson and also Weeks, who had one with his right foot.
Correct.
Went straight to the goalkeeper, but I thought to end the half, Cayon was the better of the two sides.
But the score remained 1-1. What about the earlier game tonight? What happened to the earlier game? It's a clash of the bottom teams. A very good game that we didn't broadcast, but nonetheless we'll tell you what happened.
Well, Trafalgar South Stars, they put some daylight between themselves and the bottom two and the relegation zone. They had to come from behind to beat Mantab 3-1. Mantab scoring first in the first half. A brilliant individual effort. I can't remember the goal scorer's name, number 6. But very early in the second half, Dylan Morton got a goal for Trafalgar to bring back the game level. And then he won a penalty which he eventually scored to carry to give Trafalgar the lead 2-1, and then later on they doubled that lead with a 3-1 victory.
Well, earlier in the day, the coach Billy was licking his lips, fancying his chances against Mantab, and for sure he delivered. So they've created some daylight between themselves and the bottom two. But it begs the question now: can Mantab, our security forces, can they cause any upset to gain back the gap? Because they now would have teams like St. Peter's to play and Newtown to play, and they would have to do something. If I'm going on, let me go down with a big fish stuck in my throat. Let me eat a big fish, even though there's a bone in it, and that will upset our predictions. Do you think they have the wherewithal to do it?
Well, they can definitely take something from the games they have remaining, but with Trafalgar now with a 4-point lead over them and a better goal difference than them, I think it's a very, very steep mountain. As you said last year, a steep wet mountain without shoes. So it will be difficult for Mantab and security forces to pull back in Trafalgar South Stars at this stage. I don't think it can happen, but I don't see it happening considering the way those teams have played for majority of the season.
Quickly, back to the game tonight. We thought that we would have seen much more Finnish players, but that's not the case. It is a matter of making sure you get momentum and making sure your regular players are well oiled. Tell me, what do you think?
Well, I don't think we can discount the importance of momentum going into a playoff scenario. Momentum could go a long way. You're going in with a winning feeling. It can almost propel you. That alone can propel you to some very important wins, and so we can't discount the importance of that.
They had it from LeSean Dixon telling us about the teams tonight. It's 1-1, so there's no winning feeling right now, but we can look at the second half and see which one will have that winning feeling, that thrill of success, and on the other end, agony of defeat. We go back to Master Control and come back to you with more second half commentary.
This is the Premier League Live Halftime Show.
For the entire month of November, Smart Electronics is having the biggest sale on island. 3-in-1. Yes, 3 sales in 1 month. From the 1st to the 26th. And on the 27th is their massive store-wide Black Friday sale. And don't forget, on the 30th is Cyber Monday. You get to take advantage of all. And when I say all, I mean all gadgets and electronics store-wide. Included cell phones, tablets, smart TVs, laptops, refrigerators, washing machines, and much more. Don't you miss out on the biggest sale on island. 3-in-1 sale for the entire month of November. Terms and conditions apply. Smart Electronics, where to live a smart life.
Skillex Interactive Voice Response System, a new 24-hour automated call-in service. Access it now at 465-2000 to report faults, receive bill balances, and for the first time ever, you can now make bill payments over the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Access it now by calling 465-2000.
It's the new and improved SKN Newsline Android mobile app. With the SKN Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SKN Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SKN Newsline, and download the app today. The SKN Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
It's second half action. Cayon has come down and created the corner. Corner kick comes in now, high, looping to the far post. Heads go up. Unfortunately, an attempt to head away goes across the touchline. So another corner to Cayon.
So Cayon starting the second half just where they left off, looking to put some pressure on the guard and Village Superstars. They went into the dressing room.
Corner number 4, clearance by Village. Only to Duncan. Duncan in the box. Wilkes is back there. Heads out to Hanley, who was waiting. Hanley loses out to Cayon. Village knocks it forward, then they go all the way back to Joey Jeffers, who was covering. Jeffers. Seems as if Roberts has come to the left side. And so play is going aerial at the moment, not yet settled. Johnson and Jeffers wrestling. Johnson wins the wrestling match, and so Cayon wins the free kick.
Well, we're really hoping this game continues with this similar excitement that we've had in the first half. A really fascinating confrontation between these two teams.
Duncan is there. Take control now. Trying to come across the man. Gets help from Lewis. Lewis slides it down the right flank to Archibald. Archibald looping ball far. Heads go up. Village heads away. Conda picks it up, cradles and clears, but only as far as the touchline. Throwing to Cayon. We should bring you the changes that were made. We see Galloway going out. Simmons coming in. Meanwhile, Cayon trying to get on the left flank. Upended by Morton. Morton up to Wilkes. Wilkes losing out to Lewis, then loses it back to Wilkes, then fouls him. Wilkes trying to clear his lines, take the free kick quickly. Pringle is there. Pringle blocks as far as Roberts. Roberts trying to get past Conda. Conda tackles. In fact, no, Wilkes tackles. Then Wilkes goes to the ground. The crowd is asking for a card to go to Wilkes as he's pretending to be fouled, diving, simulating a foul, they say. Not so. Yellow card to Roberts. Weeks didn't make it back onto the field, so Champagne is there, number 17. So there's 2 changes Cayon made. They also made some tactical changes in that Archibald has gone to the number 2 and Roberts has gone to the number 5. So Roberts for the first time in a long while playing left back and Archibald playing right back. Here they come, clearance from Cayon. Not yet out of the woods. Hanley trying to get past a number of players. Goes to his right. He's in the box. They're shadowing him. A number of players come, fancy footworks into Conda. Conda not known for his scoring abilities. Easily loses out to Jeffers. Jeffers fixes it, touches it. Goes angular to Duncan. Duncan picks it up, stabs it forward. The ball knocked down by Raheem Francis. Francis to Dequan Johnson. Johnson trying to find Conda. Conda back to Johnson. Down the left flank. He has Archibald with him. They're fighting. They're wrestling. Archibald is stronger on this occasion. Goes upfield. Loading Vince. Into Pringle. Pringle losing his balance. Fleming takes over. He knocks it over to Raheem Francis. Francis goes on the left side. Finds a waiting Conda. Conda comes on the inside. Needs help. Goes back to Francis. Francis has to clear his lines. Way downfield. And the Village attack cannot latch onto that one.
Yellow card for 4G Cayon Roberts, number 2, Ronald Roberts in the 48th minute.
Cayon deep in the one half, building patiently. Now they go from center to left. Finds Simmons. Simmons easy to Roberts. Roberts turns, stabs it off to Champagne. Champagne on the inside trying to find Nelson. Jeffers is there. Jeffers gives Conda. Conda turns. Gets on one man. Slides it forward. Finds Tahir. Tahir can take on the defenders. The defenders remain strong. Razzling him. A push down by Roberts, and Roberts is floating with danger. As Wilkes goes to the ground.
Well, Roberts have to be very careful. He just picked up a yellow card. And that, well, he sees it as 2 players coming together. But referee seeing it as too strong. Applying too much force there to challenge the player. And referee deciding it's a free kick in favor of Village Superstars adjacent to the box. Let's see if they can come up with some set piece routine to go ahead. We have seen some very good open play.
And not very good set pieces.
well, I know you have the eyes to pick up those things. Not very good set pieces so far. Let's see if Village Superstars can prove you wrong.
Johnson.
This is going to be a left footer coming into the far post. You have 6 players for Village Superstars ready to pounce at the far post.
He might go straight to it. Looks like he wants to go straight. Looks like he wants to go straight. He does. At goal, Val knocks it off. Then the clearance. Danger there for Cayon, as Anthony didn't handle that one well at all. Ball in the center circle. Aerial battle. Kanda up. Winning it. Goes to ground. It's fouled.
Well, that was a very smart play of Village Superstars because it had 6 players in the box, and naturally you'll be thinking that he'll be going towards the far post trying to give some service to the players, but he decided to go straight and almost caught the goalkeeper. Well, good save in the end. Good football all around. So this time is a good set piece, Al.
At least it was on target, so you get some marks for that, yes.
And target, and I'm forcing the goalkeeper to make a good save because that one could have easily dipped and provided some problems for the goalkeeper. But he's still 1-1. As I said, it is really exciting stuff between these two teams. Very competitive game, despite the fact that there's not much in the game as far as points are concerned. They're not playing for points right now. They're playing for momentum. They're playing for bragging rights.
Wilkes coming forward. 3 players converging him. Archibald takes over. Lewis turns it forward. Keynes fakes one way, then goes back to Morton. Morton taking his time, goes to the left side. Duncan is giving chase to Raheem Francis. Duncan is beaten. Francis goes downfield. Francis loses it out to the line. Roberts picks it up. He shifted back to the left side. Duncan coming on the inside. 1 player beaten. 2 players beaten. Crosses far to the left side. Johnson trying to go to his keeper is giving away a corner to Cayon.
But there seems to be a very big part of Cayon game. I remember you mentioned the inverted wingers. I've seen Savio shifting from one side to the next. So it seemed to be a tactic that Cayon used a lot.
When the Sav was substituted, his injury, it couldn't make it back. Champagne took over from him. And Champagne is known to be able to use both feet. They have 6 players in the box. Village has everybody back except Hanley. Hanley is located on the left flank. Corner comes in now. Looping far to the far side. Punched away by Zilan Morton. And he falls on the top of the net. Corner again. Taking too close. We always notice that these players have problems from this corner.
Yes.
This northwestern section. The ball either loops too far or goes too close to goal. On that occasion it was too close to goal. And Morton
well,
here comes Cayon. Chipped over. Much better this time. Heads go up. Village the first ball. Champagne the second ball. Shoots. Block. Cayon appealing for a penalty. It's not there. Hanley with Jerry Jeffers and Simmons. 2 against 1. Simmons loops it up. Gets the better of him. Then goes square. Trying to play around with it. Hanley goes down.
Yes, Hanley's down.
It looks as if someone stepped on his ankle or something. He's clutching that boot. Takes off his shoe now. Either he twisted his ankle or someone stepped on him. I think he twisted his ankle when he was trying to turn as Simmons knocked the ball over his head. But he's in some pain. He's grimacing at the moment. Hans Richards is there, the physio for Village, giving some attention now. And you can see Bass went to his watch, stopped the clock. Past the 10-minute mark in the second half. So just about 55 or so minutes gone. Hanley walks off. Yes, and he started indicating that he's twisted his ankle. Seeing the hand action.
Well, Village, as I pointed out to you, Village has some serious injury worries, and I'm sure they'll be very cautious. And maybe this would be a good time to give Tahir Hanley a rest. You would not want Tahir Hanley to be injured going into the final 6.
He was also injured in the last match. Came off with a little hamstring pull in his last match when he struck a ball at goal.
Yes, if it's one player who don't want to be injured, it's Tahir Hanley. He's so influential in the game. So Village Superstars is suffering. But it's Cayon this time. Cayon looking very good indeed. They're looking to go ahead. They have a chance now with a set piece. Let's see if they can do something with this set piece. Get the ball around the penalty area. Get players to attack.
Lewis loops it to the far side. Heads go up. Village heading away. Champion giving chase. Johnson gets there first. Goes downfield. Tahir Hanley back on the field. Robbed of the ball by two defenders, Archibald and Roberts. Roberts. They knock it over to the far side. And Dejan Simmons. Back to Joey Jeffers. Joey Jeffers trying to probe down the right side. The man gets it too. Again kicked in the stomach. It looks like Lewis going to the ground. Raheem Francis is the guilty party. Got around the man. It looks like Lewis as the man who went down. Rising, clutching his stomach. This is what was part of the discussion to last night in the post-game show about getting your key players injured in matches like this.
Yes. I remember you suggested that fringe players should be used in games like this. But I say it's so important to gain confidence, gain momentum as you're going to the final six.
Oily regular machine. Keep them oily regular machine. Keep them sharp. That's also a consideration.
So it's a very delicate balance. You want to preserve the health of the players, but at the same time, you want to play your best 11 in order to win a game and continue your momentum going into the final six. So it's a very delicate balance, which is not easy to achieve.
At first, we didn't see for Cayon as regular starters Javon Matthew. He was the one noticeable absentee. Normally playing 7 or 11 for Cayon.
That's true.
Very influential player. He's probably the second highest goal scorer with about 10 goals for Cayon. Had opportunities last match but didn't put them away.
Maybe if it is one team who could afford to change personnel, it's really superstars. They have a very deep squad.
Well, they've done so far.
Yes.
People like Amory and Tiran not playing. Still on the injured list. Carlos Berti came back and then injured himself again. And as you said, the coaches indicate that these players are injured, but I believe they have recovered as a matter of preserving them.
Well, for sure, people like Amory is out for a while, and I understand Carl Tuitt will be out for the rest of the season. Carl Tuitt have a knee problem, so Carl will be out for the rest of the season. Tiran, you don't know, Tiran, who were at one point the top scorer in Premier League this year, he's out.
But at least he's listed on this occasion. He's listed as a sub, so you're not sure he's on the bench.
Okay. Raheem Francis hasn't played a match for a while.
And he came back. Set piece. Who is there? Ball comes back to Champion. Champion shoots and is blocked. Saved by Kanda. A bit of comic action here. The player who was off took the throw. At the point. So it cannot be. So in that case, it cannot be a foul throw. It means that Cayon will have to take the throw again. Exactly. Barca's got it right. Both of them have gotten it right. In that Rouse indicated that he's not allowed to as we see the same man we talked about, Tahir Hanley, getting a one out.
Well, of course, Tahir Hanley can afford to go on and further injure himself. So it's time. And is this the time in the game after the first?
But he comes in.
Yes.
And Tahir Hanley goes out. Offside by Lewis. Two changes by Village. Two changes by Cayon so far.
Well, Carlos Botti will be looking to impress the coaching staff, Al.
Well, that's the general aims of Finnish players. To make sure that the coach takes a second look.
call us about your fringe player?
Well, he's normally on the bench. He's not in the starting 11.
This is a man who is a regular in the national team and he's a fringe player in Village Superstars.
Yes. That's based on their system.
Very, very interesting.
Ball flick forward, knocked by Village. Vince gets onto it. Vince trying to latch onto it. It's a wrestling match. Shoulders clutch. Vince Nelson gets it. Vince Nelson goes back to Duncan. Duncan controls now. Trying to free himself, give himself some space. Nelson on the right side. Very unfamiliar position for him. Goes to his left foot. Gets some space. Goes back to Duncan. Duncan goes into Nelson. Nelson gets it back. He's onside. Sends it across the box. No one is there. No one can latch onto it. The scraps is picked up by Champagne. Champagne goes back into the box. Heads go up. Village wins the first ball. Village wins the second ball. Cayon latching onto the other ball. The third ball. Duncan. Fancy footwork. Cross comes in. Dylan knocks it away onto a player. Looks like he knocks it onto his own players. Another corner kick to Cayon.
But just what Joey did just now, that's exactly. But the corner kick is taken quickly. Let's see. Another ball. This is a very good spell of play from Cayon, but failed to come up with the goods. 3 chances in quick succession, Al.
And Village tries to counter with Bertie, but Bertie loses out to the defense. Simmons and Roberts. Goes back to Anthony. Anthony comes out with Roberts. Roberts tries one way, and then the other way, then goes upfield, finds Pringle. Pringle looking to speed forward. Keynes is there. Keynes knocks it back to Morton. Pringle doesn't give up the chase. Pringle forces him to kick it down to the center field. Mervyn Lewis intercepts. Good header. Champagne. Over to Archibald. Archibald trying to make some ground on the left side. Flicks it on the interside channel. Pringle picks it up. Pringle is offside.
Good, the offside.
Could have been dangerous had it not been for that flag.
Really could have been dangerous. And it was well taken by Pringle. Unfortunately, the flag went up. But it's a very good spell of play from Cayon. Very good passage of play from Cayon. Cayon need to get something from this passage of play because you know the momentum is always shifting. So this is a good chance for Cayon to get a goal.
Only clear ones. A little push it in the back. I picked up, but referee didn't see that. The master, Kevin Hanley, getting his first touch. Going back to Morton. Morton losing out to.
Oh, the idea was so
losing
good.
Out to Joey Jeffers. Great idea.
Very good idea by Joey. Again, overhitting the pass, but the one was right in the path of Nelson, number 10. But again, overhitting the pass there by Joey.
Throw in. Player go to the ground. Whistle goes. The man Wilkes was begging for a call, but didn't get it. He's down. He's injured. Hans is summoned. A little knock in the back. We'll probably put some ice. But it's still 1-1. For those of you listening, for those of you looking at the television screen, you'll see 1-1. 1 to Village, 1 to Cayon. But for the second half, Cayon has had the momentum. We did not see much action in the Cayon half. But you can never tell one counter from this Village team. It's a very attacking Village team. And Cayon could find themselves behind again. But in the meanwhile, they are the one probing and pressing, searching for that, that elusive goal. As you heard earlier, they had 3 good chances in the first half. They only put away 1. And in the second half, not that they got whole chances, half chances, smattering of opportunities coming.
But as we have said, this game is not of any great significance, not of any great importance as far as points is concerned. Points are concerned. But he has come.
Jammed over. Heads go up. Village. Ricochet. Champagne. Champagne can shoot. No. Shoots to go to the side. Goes to the ground. Referee not impressed. They go to Bertie. Bertie slides it into Tiran. Tiran goes back to Raheem. He looks back for it. They go wide. Cayon keeping them in their box. High pressure. Then they go down to Johnson. Intercepted by Roberts. Roberts pushed to the ground. Whistle goes. And that's an easy call. He's in some pain. He's really pushed by Johnson in the back. So more than likely his back has a little bit of pain, spasm, as you would say. It will wear off. He's up now. Strong man, strong young man.
But Cayon really need to get something from this passage of play, Al. They're dominating since the start of the second half. They're looking good, but nothing to show for it as yet. And you know the game can change suddenly, especially against village superstars. The momentum can change suddenly. So Cayon need to get something.
Here they come again. Ball not back to Morton. Morton has to clear. Cannot hold the back pass. Big clearance downfield. Trying to find Bertie. Roberts. Blocked. Over to Bertie. Bertie into Tiran. Tiran back to the speedy man down the flank. That's Johnson. Here we talk about it. Clearance this time from Archibald. Just in time. Not yet out of the woods though. Johnson picks it up. Johnson crosses. And that one will go straight to Valentine and Anthony in Cayon goal. He cools it down. Holds on. Big kick up field.
This is
Morton heading away. As far as Archibald. Archibald up to Duncan. Duncan coming on the inside. Tackled by Wilkes. Misses. Long ball forward. Vince is onside. Vince can get there. Vince is offside. My bad. I will have my doubts as to whether or not Mr. Rose got that one correct. In my mind, Vince was way behind the play when the ball was played. His speed and the flight of the ball got him ahead of the players. And so I think...
Well, the flag went up belatedly, but as you know, the referees are advised, the assistants are advised not to put up the flag until a player really get involved in the game. And it took a long time before he put up the flag, yes. But here's Morton, the youngster. He has fitted very nicely into the village superstar system, playing at right back. The youngster looking comfortable. Oh, that's a lovely play.
Nelson into Pringle. Pringle has one man. Can't get around Fleming. Fleming cleans it up now, sends it over to Morton. Morton is being hassled by Duncan. Wins the throw. Nelson. Lewis. Lewis remaining strong on the ball. Lewis stumbling. Lewis finally. The whistle goes. Waiting for the advantage was Bass. He didn't get it.
Well, they seem to be a very much different Cayon, and they must have found their mojo in the dressing room. They're coming out in the second half and they're looking so good. Just like St. Peter's last night. St. Peter's came out in the second half and really dominated Newtown.
But St. Peter's got the goals. This is still 1-1.
Very much so. St. Peter's got the goal. But as we were saying, I hope this is not another deja vu moment for Cayon. Cayon dominating the game and go on to lose.
It's something they have to fix. When these things happen, they tend to follow you for a while. Yeah. Until you shake off the mojo. Chipped up to the far post. Heads go up. Village. Knocked away. Look like the ball will roll for a corner. Or a throw-in.
But it's a very good spell of play from Cayon. They're really looking good. They're dominating possession. They're getting into very good shooting position. Getting into very good areas of the pitch, but not converting.
Heads go up again. Champagne shoots. Champagne goes high and wide.
I think the village superstars have the personnel, have the prowess to go down there and score at any moment and change the whole game. I mean, and that's football. Suddenly the game changes. Village superstars get a good chance, convert, and the whole game change.
Oh, yes. But here they come again. Hanley. Turning on the inside, finds Jeffers. Jeffers over to Wilkes. Archibald. Taking it away. Going back on the inside of the field. Trying to find help. Lewis is not there. Morton. To Jeffers. Duncan steals. Duncan racing with it. Hanley's in attendance. They go to the far side. Trying to find Vince. Vince cradles. Controls. Shields. Looking for help now. Hands off to Jay Jeffers. Jay. Looking for help too. Looping wall over the left flank. Finds Lewis. Lewis is free. Has some space. Morton comes over. Ball knocked back to the right. Heads go up. One by Fleming. The bigger man. Jeffers sends it forward. Finds Pringle. Pringle controls. Pringle goes back for help. Looking for Duncan. Duncan gets there. Tips it off to Archibald. Archibald pushes it to his right foot. Then goes on the inside. Finds Pringle. Pringle's in the box. Knocks it back for Duncan. The tackle comes in. The whistle goes. And this man will get a card. Let's hope it's not Raheem. But that tackle upended Duncan. He's just getting up off the ground. Yellow card.
Dylan, that's Keynes.
To Keynes.
Keynes
so the second yellow card. Two Two players with yellow cards there, and both are defenders.
But this is really good playing by Cayon. But Cayon need to convert. They need to convert. As I said, this game could change in any time. Village superstars will be getting the momentum. And this is a very good chance, Al, from this is from a promising position. Nice set piece, and they really could convert. They have 4 players.
Not just for Cayon but this type of free kick takes practice, plenty practice. Because we always talk about scuffing it in a manner that you can get up over the wall and down, or enough pace to beat the keeper in the other part of the field, of the goal. And he has a very, very narrow area to protect. But here they come, something they can try from the practice ground. Joey Jeffers touches off to the field. Marvin Lewis shoots a goal just over the crossbar. That one greases over the crossbar.
There's something about Marvin this year, Al, Marvin Lewis. Something about him, he's really getting some power on his shot. And he's not a big man, but he's getting some real power from his shot. I think it's more timing on his shot.
He is a big man too. If you check his legs, he has some strong legs.
Let's see.
Built very, very powerfully built on the lower half of his body. Kind of misleading. Taking shot. Village coming out. Fleming trying to go down to Bertie. Bertie trying to get around Hendrickson. Has a free ball. Knocks him off the ball. Shoulder charge. Looks to cross. But in doing so, couldn't get control of the ball. But Bertie using the legal route of shoulder charging the man who came on him. But in doing so, when the bodies clash, he couldn't get his balance and the ball rolled into touch.
Exactly, he lost his balance. That's what the problem. He lost his balance after the shoulder charge. But I'm sure if the superstar were to get a chance, Al, as usual, they're very ruthless in front of goal, and it could be a different story. So all the chances that Cayon are squandering now, they could be punished, Al.
Cayon trying a very unusual route. A long one. We just heard the announcer advertising the game. Here comes Village. The games of tomorrow. The one that we'll be bringing is St. Paul's versus Spurs. A must win for Spurs. A giveaway by this defense. Johnson gets it. Johnson a dangerous man. Johnson spinning in the box. Johnson shoots. Johnson's in it. Goal! Again, can't make this type of mistake. And again, Village punish them. It was a bad pass with precision. Right on the feet of Johnson. Didn't have much to do. Spread into the box. Good angle. He can use both feet. And he made Cayon pay. It's 2-1.
The same script, Al. Same script. Same script. Same cast. Just another day. Cayon, again, as I said, this is the normal thing. Bill superstars get a chance and they're going to score. They're going to convert. Cayon dominating possession, dominating pressure, but still not converting.
And they were certainly made to pay. They're 2-1 down. Ball rolled directly out to Mr. Dequan Johnson. Thank you very much. As Village makes another change, Wiggs goes out. Jabez Dassett comes in. Center pass to Cayon. Trying to go down the right flank, trying to find Champagne. Champagne is not there. Johnson is covering. Cayon comes with Lewis. Hendrickson. Hendrickson looking to go forward. Then he goes long to the center forward channel. There's no one there. Duncan is not happy. That doesn't work. That long ball down the middle doesn't work for Cayon.
Not at all.
Here's a big kick from the goalkeeper. Players confusion it. Clearance. Over to Dassett. Dassett gets his first touch. Into Bertie. Bertie over to Dassett. Dassett knocked to the ground. Players are not happy. Again, we've seen some fireworks on the far side like last night.
Well, we've had fireworks on the field with last night we had fireworks on the pitch of play. And I'm sure Bill Superstars, normally they score 1 goal, they're looking for 2, they're looking for 3, looking for 4. And I'm sure there are going to be more goals from Bill Superstars. So there's going to be more fireworks.
Here they come. Heads go up, ball hit goalwards. At least it was a challenge header. But this has changed the momentum again. 1 goal. We always see 1 goal brings energy.
Well, of course, I did say that's exactly what is going to happen. Cayon can squander any chances. The Superstars get 1 chance, they convert. They're with the momentum now, and they'll be looking for more goals.
Again, they're playing the ball in the back, trying to build from behind. They go to Anthony again for a second attempt. Then the long ball comes. This time over the head of the last defender. Vince can get there. Vince has Morton nicking the ball off his foot, only as far as Champagne. Champagne loops it over. A number of players converge. Lewis is one of them. Lewis crosses it, blocked by Village. Taken over by Duncan. Duncan fakes. Gets on his man now. Into the box. Tackle comes in. Strong tackle indeed from, it looks like, the man Dylan Kane. Saving the day because Duncan was looking to bear down on goal.
Yeah,
and
just
yet another corner to Cayon. Taken quickly out to Joey Jeffers. Joey Jeffers goes into the box, trying to get into the box. Crosses a clearance from Village. Only as far as Lewis. Lewis pushes. Tripped. Referee watches it. Doesn't give him the call. Out to Bertie. Bertie over to Johnson. Cayon is all up. Dequan Johnson has a bit of space. Strong tackle coming in from like Champagne, who tracked all the way back. A man is down. Keynes is down. And Marvin is limping back. Marvin Lewis. 2 men needs attention. 2 men need attention. Lewis is rolling away while the man Dylan Case goes to the ground. But a good save by Morton just now that started the play because Vince was looking to bear down on goal. But Morton came across as a sweeper, covering his central defenders and knocked the ball away from Nelson.
But then there was a follow-up play, poor decision by Marvin Lewis. He got the ball across the face of the goal 1 time. Instead, he tried to get behind the defense instead of trying to get the ball across. Cayon had bodies in the box, and he really should have got the ball 1 time across the box. But very poor decision indeed.
Good advice. Good call, Mr. Watts. Again, the selfishness creeping in on the Cayon side. It seems as if he has a slight injury, a slight knock. Getting some treatment now, while Dylan is going off of the field. And just to resume.
But Al, with your vast experience, there surely must be something that can be done to help Cayon with that mental block of dominating games and just can't put away the games.
They have to reduce the number of mistakes they make at times like this, because it's simple defensive errors. This is not the build-up or the breakdown of the structure of play, the normal structure of play in the Cayon defense. This is a defender giving a man a ball, perfect precision on the bad pass, and he's taking advantage of it.
I suggest there is a defensive problem, because if you're having all these chances, you're not converting. Your conversion rate is so low. You're not converting.
As well. You might lose 5-2.
Good. That's the whole idea, Al. You might lose 5-2 because you're leaking, you're giving away goals, but you're scoring more.
But here they come again. This time is Nelson getting at his good foot. Nelson shoots, deflection, in the goal. Goal! Cayon equalized. Nelson. Very attack-minded team. These 2 teams. You're right when you said you must see more goals. And here it is. Level plug-in again. Nelson picked it up in the box. A good ball over this time. He had space. He came on the inside, chipped it, trying to chip the goalkeeper, and was helped out by a defender with a wicked deflection.
But this is exactly what you want, Al. Goals. You want goals. Excitement. From a neutral point of view. From a neutral point of view, we're looking for goals. We're looking for entertainment. This is exactly what we're getting. 4 goals so far. And I think we have more in it. There are 2 teams. They're attacking each other. So it's all about confidence now. It's all about gaining momentum. It's an exciting match. We are in for a fascinating finale between these two teams.
Well, we're nearing the 10-minute mark. So into again, there's a big fireworks. Losing out to Village. Hanley. Duncan trying to track back. A number of players come forward. Jeffers trying to go to the left side. Clearance from Archibald. Nelson and Keynes. Heads go up. Keynes wins it. Trying to go over to Fingal. Not away by Francis. Francis, Rouse. Jeffers, robbed by Cayon. Archibald picks it up. Archibald changes the direction. Goes over to the right side. Finds Champagne. Champagne stays it to Pringle. Pringle has Fleming with him. Goes back to Roberts. Roberts chips it through the centre forward channel. Lewis is there trying to latch onto it. A number of players converge, but Morton is there holding on to things. Then he directs play. Then he goes big downfield. Nice javelin kick. Ball beating almost everybody. Simmons clears. Trying to play for safety. Gives away a throw.
But this is very good play. This is very consistent play by Cayon. They're looking very good, building the play. Just one problem, the conversion rate very low indeed, very poor indeed. The conversion rate, but they're looking so good, possessing the ball, moving the ball. They're mobile up front. Unfortunately, conversion rate has to be worked on.
Oh yes, a finishing school, so to speak, as well as to cut down on the errors that you're making in the back, because almost every goal, as they come forward, we'll get back to that. Duncan, beats one, beats man, beats two. He has men with him, goes down to the right side, finds Champagne, a speeding Champagne. Comes on inside, a fancy footwork forward, trying to find Lewis. No, Morton.
Oh, that was a nice flank. As I said, that's this kind of team that play with flair and play with flamboyance.
Aerial battle as the ball played out from the Village defense. Picked up by Cayon. Jeffers, then Simmons. Simmons, then Roberts. Again, the long ball trying to find Nelson. Nelson will get it too. Gets it now, latches onto it. Looking for help. Who he has with him? Champagne. Champagne is there. Not many men in the box, just two. Champagne crosses. It comes over to the far post. Duncan. What is the call there? The flag didn't go up. Maybe handball or pushing in the back. Well, Bass has it. Bass takes control.
Well, that's a very interesting call. A call coming to the rescue of Village Superstars, because Duncan was there ready to pull the trigger. He was in just outside the edge, just on the edge of the 6-yard box with the ball under his control. Unfortunately, the whistle went.
Interestingly, Duncan is playing on the left side of the Cayon tonight. He normally plays centrally. He's playing the 11, as we would say in football. Here you see, trying to get down the left flank. Turns on the inside. Then he goes big down the right flank, trying to find Champagne. Yes, Champagne gets it. Champagne trying to beat the man. Can't get around the man. Gets it back too. Donated back. So Champagne has it. Champagne has two men with him. Slides it forward and no one is reading that pass. No one but Morton.
Oh. The idea was good. Pure execution there. Trying to get the ball in behind the Village Superstar defense into the space. Somebody to run on to the end of it, but was too far away from a player. Here come Carlos Bertie with the ball.
Archibald intercepts, knocks it into touch as they try to free Johnson from that midfield, played down the right flank. Johnson pauses to take some water from the Village coaching staff. Morton takes a choke, goes inside, finds Rose. Rose back to Morton. Morton trying to get away from Lewis. Lewis, the stronger man. Lewis fouls him in the process.
Yeah, Lewis coming up against the youngster, Morton, who's fitted nicely in the Village setup. And he's playing almost every game. He came on a sub today.
Slams it goalward. Ball loses everyone and goes into the arms of Valentine Anthony. Anthony out to Champagne. Champagne on, leads on the overlapping man. Speed down the flank. This could be dangerous. Cross the box, blocked by Fleming.
Oh, this is exciting stuff. And Cayon has been using, most of Cayon approach play would have been on the right side. They're using the width of the right side, the wide play, and getting the ball inside the box. And they're looking exciting. So this has really been a fascinating confrontation between these two teams, two champion teams, with the Superstars being the defending champions. They were looking to impose themselves on Cayon, but Cayon would have dominated most of the play. Unfortunately, it's even Stevens right now.
Picture, heads go up, flicked on, Morton grabs it from the air. Rolls out to the master, the ball master, Hanley. Leading goal scorer for Village. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson loses out. We just saw a change. Buchanan coming in for Pringle. Buchanan, a defensive player. Probably will have Roberts go forward, as Roberts loves to attack. He's an attack-minded player. So Roberts will probably go up to the 7th position. But here comes Cayon. Duncan and Nelson. They're knocked off the ball. Buckley picks it up. There's a fight for it in the midfield. Hanley. Going back to Raheem. Raheem has a champagne with him. Raheem knocks it away for safety. Here comes Cayon. Just about 3 minutes left. Duncan turns. Duncan kicks it far left, finds Lewis. Lewis has some space. Lewis trying to get around the man. Hits it. Morton, they conversion him. Go on to the ball. Players onto the ball. Fouled by Lewis. A little tangle. Lewis seemed to be the guilty party. Hangs his head down and walks away. The player Johnson stayed down. Probably all the weight of Lewis fell on him.
Yes.
You said he's not a very big man, but I can tell you that's a lot of weight falling on him there. Calls for the...
Well, he's not tall for sure, but you know, he's muscular. He walks away from the scene of the crime. But he's the culprit.
Goes back now probably to apologize.
And the Billy Superstars play is still down. Now Lewis goes over and shows some concern. After walking away from the scene of the crime, he goes over, showing some concern to the player who is down. So it's still 2-2. A very fascinating confrontation between Village Superstars and Cayon.
We've had a number of stoppages for injuries. Let's see what they will come up with for additional time. My reckoning will be 3. And we have, by my watch, just 2 more minutes regulation time. So maybe 5 more minutes in all that you'll get in terms of football play.
Well, for sure, we have some more time for a little bit more drama. Another twist, a turn to this game. But Cayon has been looking very well. Even at this moment, they had the momentum with them.
Foul on a Cayon player. He's complaining, and rightly so. He was fouled by Archibald.
But this has been a great game by Cayon, despite the score. They have shown real commitment to the Cayon cause. Apart from the poor shooting, the poor finishing, they have really looked good.
Chipped up long ball. Hendrickson out to Duncan. Duncan fixed over a man's head. Beats the man. Then he goes long upfield. Try to find Nelson. Nelson challenged strongly by Fleming. Fleming clears. Not very far. Aerial battle. Duncan goes to ground. And they had the 3 minutes extra time being shown now. Over to Marvin on the left side. Lewin try to get past Morton. Morton knocks him to the ground. Corner to Cayon.
Corner kick. Can Cayon get something from this corner kick?
7th corner for Cayon, which kind of indicates the kind of pressure they had on
Village in the second half. They've enjoyed most of the pressure, they enjoyed most of the possession, but unfortunately,
5 minutes
the most important stats.
Here comes the corner. Knocked over goalwards, heads go up. Village clears the second ball. Not very far. Jeffers is here. Jeffers goes up. Simmons picks up the scraps. Simmons finds Buchanan. Buchanan stabs his foul to Champagne. Bass calls the foul, pulls it back. Meanwhile, the ball being knocked all the way over to the cricket side. Almost on the center wicket.
It is the time Cayon tend to switch off. Most of the concede goal late in the game.
Not on this occasion. I think they got the momentum. They've added an extra defensive player, and they're attacking mainly from set pieces like on this occasion. Simmons taking this one, chip it over hard, loop in to the far post. No one there. Too big a ball, too strong a ball, too heavy a ball. Throw-in for his Canes. Blocked by Duncan, who came forward. And in fact, Bass is saying the ball came back off of
back onto Dylan. Yeah.
So corner to Cayon.
Normally you expect the ref to go for the to the defender, because the ball went in direction that the Cayon player, that's Duncan, was going in.
Meanwhile the player is down. It looks like Lewis is down. Getting some attention from Mr. Powell.
Well, he was only saying your point that this is not a game you should be taking chances with your players. But Cayon went out to win this game. They really played well.
A delicate balance. There's no wrong or no right.
Yeah.
Coaches differ. Doctors differ.
Well, of course, doctors especially. Doctors will prefer that you preserve your health instead of risking your health.
Oh, most certainly so, especially from the COVID-19 rules. More or less the last chance of the game. Connor taking shot. Archibald. Jeffers trying to get on the man. No. Big ball forward. Two guys are there. Simmons first head. Bertie picks it up. Simmons still giving challenge. Knocks it forward. Roberts giving chase. Dequan picks it up. Dequan Johnson. Looking to go long. Chooses to go treble it himself. Then he goes across the field. Simmons again heads away. Hendrickson back to Simmons. Simmons clears. The ball ricochets into the box for Val. Val collects everything, the man and the ball. Fortunately, he seemed to be all right. Just clutching at his waist.
Yes, Tuan Hanley was there. 22 pounds. Looking with intent was Tuan Hanley. So,
there goes the final whistle. Game ending 2-2, level pegged from both teams.
Yes, a game that Cayon really should have won. They dominated the game, but they're playing against the defending champion, who don't normally drop points. But it ended up as 2-2. That's the end of a fascinating game.
For the entire month of November, Smart Electronics is having the biggest sale on island. 3-in-1. Yes, 3 sales in 1 month. From the 1st to the 26th. And on the 27th is their massive store-wide Black Friday sale. And don't forget, on the 30th is Cyber Monday. You get to take advantage of all. And when I say all, I mean all gadgets and electronics store-wide. Included cell phones, tablets, smart TVs, laptops, refrigerators, washing machines, and much more. Don't you miss out on the biggest sale on island. 3-in-1 sale for the entire month of November. Terms and conditions apply. Smart Electronics, where to live a smart life.
Skillex Interactive Voice Response System, a new 24-hour automated call-in service. Access it now at 465-2000 to report faults, receive bill balances, and for the first time ever, you can now make bill payments over the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Access it now by calling 465-2000.
It's the new and improved SK Newsline Android mobile app. With the SK Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SK Newsline newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SK Newsline, and download the app today. The SK Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
Features, videos, buzz, no nigga business, just sports. Log on to www.getstrictlysports.com. That's GETSTRICTLYSPORTS.com and get articles, features, videos, and photos, local, regional, and international stories. And don't forget to check out our online sports store.
It is little right now, but in time it will get hugely.
And we have lots of room for you advertisers, and advertising is free right now. You heard me right, free. Just call 762-3134 for more information. This is good. This is good. If I miss the game, all I got to do is log on and everything right there. Strictly Sports is back.
Football fans, get ready for football like never before. It's the inaugural Super 6 playoffs featuring the top 6 teams in the SKNFA Premier League doing battle for the Big Cup at the Warner Park Football Stadium starting November 24th. The Super 6 playoffs is the most lucrative sporting event in St. Kitts and Nevis, with the champions winning $50,000. Yes, you heard right. $50,000 for the champions, $500 for man of the match, and over $100,000 in prize money. Fan giveaways and prizes galore. It's the inaugural Super 6 playoffs starting November 24th. Get ready to rumble.
Auto Plus Car Wash, located on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Bring your car to Auto Plus Car Wash to remove water stains, wiper marks. Get your doors, roof panel cleaned, seat floor mats, buffing, headlights, and engine wash. You get quality service at the best price at Auto Plus Car Wash. They really care for your car. Call 765-5140 or visit them on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Auto Plus Car Wash, where the service is number one.
Well, good night again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match wrap. With me is the man, the analyst, LaShawn Dixon. The game ended 2-2. 2 to Village, 2 to Cayon. Cayon had to answer twice in order to pull back and get at least a point from this game. LaShawn, what do you make of the second half?
Well, the second half, well, I really could laugh because Cayon had the opportunity after opportunity and then found themselves down 2-1, and what looked like it would have been an effort in futile with all those opportunities created. They found some space in the box. Vince Nelson and his deflected shot found this way past Zella Mountain in Ramsville Superstars goal, but they would be disappointed to see that all the chances they created, that they only leave here with 1 point, and it could have been a lot worse had it not been for that deflected shot.
Oh yes, but nonetheless, to me they showed some resilience in coming back. If you look back at your history, Cayon is a team that don't normally come back from goals, from going down in goals. When they get ahead of them, they tend to do. But that didn't happen tonight. They fought valiantly even down to the end.
Yes, they fought valiantly, and they had even some chances, probably a few other options taken, alternative options taken. They may have even won this game, but they, as you said, they showed some character to fight back into this game. To see that, as you and Watts have been saying, and me know, they created all these opportunities in the second half and then found themselves down a goal. It took some character for them to fight back and get the equalizer and get a point. They'll be grateful for, although it doesn't really mean anything in the context of the league table and the season. It will be. I think the coaches would be pleased with the character shown against the top side in the league this evening.
So with that result, tell us about the tables in that respect. The both remain in the position that they were.
I think they move past.
They just moved to 49.
Yes.
No, they probably did not move past Connery.
No, they moved to 41.
Yeah.
They're 1 point behind Connery. So it doesn't really change much. Village remains at top, Car remains in fourth. So
we'll come back to this game, but let's turn our attention to the games tomorrow.
Yes.
The one that we will broadcast on sknnewsline.com and the Facebook page for SKN Newsline as well as the SKNFA. Also, you can download the app. You go to the Google Play Store and you download the SKN Newsline app and get the game. That's St. Paul's and Spurs. A must win for Spurs.
Yes, a must win, and especially they don't want to take advantage of Newtown losing badly last night. So it's a game that they would want to win. It's a game they would want to ensure that they don't have to wait until the last two games. Where it will definitely be do or die for them. Although I believe they can afford one slip up. I don't think they would want to leave it all to do in the last two games. So tomorrow would be a big opportunity for them to take advantage of Newtown slip up. But they're coming up against St. Paul's. They're probably the best farm team in the league at the moment. With the best farm striker in the league, the leading goal scorer in the league in Keith Freeman, so it won't be an easy task for them.
I believe they would want to hold their future in their own hands and not slip up, because if they do slip up in this one, they would have to depend on other results in order to get back in. Other results like a Sadler's victory over KFC. What do you think? What do you think of the chance of that happening?
Well, I think we have all agreed that Sadler's is not in the running for a playoff spot, but Old Road still has an outside chance. They are 3 points behind St. Peter's, Spurs, and I think 6 behind St. Peter's or 5 behind St. Peter's. So they definitely have a chance to get in. A win against Sadler's tomorrow, we'll go a long way for them. They have been on a fairly decent run of form. Last week they put away security forces handsomely, and so coming up against Sadler's, a weakened Sadler's team with some injuries and some key players missing, they would definitely want to take advantage of that.
Oh yes, certainly some key players missing. Our little favorite friend Johnny is out for the rest of the season. We saw some altercation which we spoke to Nibs about last night.
Yes.
So most likely that player will go into the disciplinary committee because it was a public affair that everyone could see. And they will have to dig again to find replacements for those. But he reassured us that the ball is round. Anything can happen. And he's hoping that provided that Sadler's wins their game, that little bit of upsets which I asked you about earlier would take place in between Newtown and Spurs and these other teams and these desperate teams that are fighting for points, especially Mantab and security forces. We saw Southsides getting away for them tonight, so they want to get back in that mix. Don't let Southsides get away. And they're hoping and depending that these things can happen. Let's go back to the Cayon Village game. We were talking about Finch players and not getting your key players injured. And we saw in the game Tahir Hanley leaving, regular starter Xavier Weeks leaving due to injury. What do you make of that?
Well, I'm hoping that for the sake of both teams that those were not serious injuries. As you said, no one would want to see any injuries at this time in the season, considering what's at stake following the next two games. So I think they would be holding their breaths, and those players go for the next couple of days, hoping that their injuries are not too serious. But we have really superstars in the second half. They were able to reintroduce some of their previously injured players in Carlos Bertie and Tyrion Hanley. So that's something to look at as well.
Oh yes, most certainly they gave them a run out to make sure that they're getting back into the pink of form. Well, after this weekend, only 2 matches per team will remain. We already have Village, St. Paul's, Connery, and Cayon in that order, the top 4. We're still debating. We're debating for weeks. We're inviting you to join the debate of St. Peter's, Newtown, Spurs, and OR. We're anxiously waiting the game tomorrow. We hope you join us. Will we see goals by Freeman? We saw goals by Nelson. Turning our attention to at least one goal by Nelson. Turning attention to the goal in both ways.
Well, Freeman has put a lot of space between him and any other player, so he will be hoping to add to that tomorrow if he plays. It will be interesting to see if St. Paul's will go the route of what we were thinking last night of resting Finch players.
I don't think he will rest.
Using Finch players, but and as you said, I don't think he would rest either, because even though they have rotated the squad, they haven't rotated him at all. And he had remained starting and playing the entire 90 minutes and scoring a lot of goals still. So I anticipate that he will start and play majority of the game again tomorrow.
Well, I think so too, because I'm sure he's mindful of the number of goals. I've heard conversations comparing him to the likes of Van Sosa Sargent and Keith Cameron in terms of number of goals being scored over the season. You're a bit too young to have seen those players in their heyday, LaShawn. But they were very, very good.
I saw them in the latter years.
And so for tomorrow's game, the one that we're bringing at 6 is St. Paul's versus H.E. Gardner Spurs. A must win. Even though we're seeing our co-commentator who has been associated with Spurs looking kind of nervous, but those of you who are in St. Kitts, you still have room at Warner Park. They've never gotten up to half capacity. Make sure you wear your mask and do all the COVID-19 protocol. And for those of you out the outside of St. Kitts, we invite you to tune in once again to SKN Newsline. We see exciting action in the SKNFA Premier League. With that, I bid you good night.